Says this pop so well. All right. Get rid of that. Okay. Record this. Hey, everybody. It's the latest edition of Three Men in a Bottle. Of course, this is where Randall, myself, John here tell you about a product. We only take 2 sips in our special tasting glasses. We taste out of the same glass every time, so we get the same results or close to.
We do empty and wash.
Right. We do empty and wash those. So this week, John, why don't you tell us what we're going to do on Three Men in a Bottle?
For today's reveal party,
The unswaddling.
He just won't give this up.
I have rare character,
Yes.
exceptional series, which is an American single malt.
Okay.
So it's actually a Kentucky straight.
It does say straight on the label. It does.
Kentucky straight single malt.
What does straight mean?
At least 2 years.
There's a lot of definitions.
There's other things that go into
basically they're saying there's a whole different qualifications for straight whiskey. Same mash bill can only be made in a certain amount of time, but if they're doing a single barrel of it, right, it really is, most of those are going to qualify for straight whiskey. It's so that you're not blending a bunch of stuff and then like kind of watering down the way that you would describe it in an attempt to fool people. But a single barrel kind of takes care of all that.
Now, does it have to be in the same season, much like a?
Yeah, there's that. There's a certain, you can't mix more than, it has to be the same mash bill, it has to be the same producer, it has to be, but those are talking about blending and / batching, which kind of.
Pablo and Peter from Rare Character present these to retailers and people across the country. This one's a little bit different in the fact that it is a malt whiskey from Kentucky,
from barley,
from Kentucky, and which is odd in itself. They can't disclose who the distiller is on these. They put these out. We did a 13-year-old one. The one we're going to do today, we're tasting today,
9 years and 9 months.
Yeah, this one's called Cloud 9. We're going to try these. We're gonna go through this. This is at what, 115? No, what is it?
67.35 for 134.7.
So the most expensive grain to use is barley, and malted barley is the expensive of the expensive. And so this is 100% malted barley, product from Kentucky, and aged for 9+ years. And what would be under American law a virgin charred cask.
Correct.
So we're seeing some fantastic color
on this. Is like amazing.
Almost copper, rich, almost reddish note.
It almost matches the table that the dais that we're using. It's so coppery.
It's like a mahogany hue.
Yeah,
it's really, really nice. Really nice color. So once you guys take your 2 sips, and while you're doing that, who's done their 2 sips yet? I haven't been paying attention.
I just did my first.
Okay, well that's good.
Which is excellent. So this was distilled April 2014, bottled on January 2024. Cloud 9 from Loch K.
So it's a particular bottle. You can't go out and just buy this anywhere.
Correct. No, you can't.
You would only have to get it here. But in addition to that, this is not widely distributed as a core product.
No, these are one-offs. Well, listen, and here's the weird part about this too, is we did a 13-year-old. I like this 9. I can tell you right off the bat, I like this 9 even better. And that was a great whiskey. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
So either one of you two want to take the first go?
Rich, kind of deep notes with a very nice light finish, especially after I added water to my palate. Smooth, sippable, sessionable, great flavor in there. Everything that I like about a malt whiskey. It just happens to be an American malt whiskey, and they've done a very nice job with this.
I absolutely adore this child. There's a lot going on here. Still, there we go.
All right. I'm going to change the name.
Very, 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 as you said, very, very rich. I really love the texture on this one. It's chewy. It's sticking to the roof of my mouth all over. Lots of caramel, lots of really good everything.
This is exceptionally good. I really, I'm with both of you guys on this one. It's got it definitely got some rich flavor. There's some butterscotch in there. There's a little bit of hints of leather in there, but it's exceptionally mouth coating. Does not taste the full 134.7 ABV. I think you could bring that down a little bit with water, like Randall said, and more. And I'm going to try that right after this. But more flavors will start popping. Yes, we did the Loch and Key one, which is called Cloud 9. However, in trying the samples that I got to try about with this and trying some of the other ones, you really can't fault yourself for picking one of these up. So I would say to anybody, yes, we're doing this one, but if you're out and about and you see the exceptional series, which is the Kentucky Straight Malt, I would not hesitate to buy one.
Right.
They're all the ones that I've had, all the samples I've had have all been really good. I really do like this one. You know, hell, it's ours. We picked it, but I don't think you'd be misplaced in going at any of these.
And a lot of people that are into the bourbon kind of game and their palates are developing, they've had a lot of the bourbons. You're going to now start to see additional flavors, but I think evolution wise, you're going to see more and more people gravitate towards what I call the bridge malt, which is bridge grain, which is going to be rye, even malted rye.
Mhm.
And then the final end destination for the most flavor, the more kind of mouthfeel and spice and way that you can customize it into 100% malted product, whether it's Scottish or American single malt, as they're calling it. So
The one other thing I'm going to say though, since it's done in the virgin oak cask and that we know of anyways, and it tastes like it is,
it has
just
to be by law.
don't pass this by because it doesn't say bourbon. If you're a bourbon
Right.
drinker, do not go buy this and say, I only drink bourbon. This is one that you will open up, you will try, and you will fall in love with. So,
This is one to spend time with for sure.
yes, definitely. So, for
Why
Three
is
Men
your
in a
glass
Bottle,
empty?
it's already empty. For 3 Men in a Bottle, this is Ryan, Randall, and John saying, have a good one. And until the next time, cheers.
Delicious.